We're back on the Morning Brew with friends, and we got a coffee table full of shoes and books. That's because we have Lawrence Vargas and Terry Vargas here, along with Jose and Ron. And you guys are doing a big shoe drive and a big shoe giveaway on Saturday.
Yes.
So how did, if you guys want to take us back, though, this started several years ago, and how long have you been doing the shoe drive?
We've been doing it for about 8 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually in memory of my son, who was killed in an act of violence in the summer of 2008. And of course, we were devastated, and we wanted to keep his memory strong, and he loved shoes. And we decided to start Lawrence Charles Vargas Shoes for Kids and Acts of Compassion. We've given close to 7,000 pairs of shoes in the 8 years that he's been gone.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And every year you work with a bunch of different groups around the city and the state, right, to help bring shoes to kids who need them.
Yes.
And some of these don't look like little kids' shoes. These look like very, very big shoes.
Yeah. It's
Those for big kids?
Yes. We do as small as infants. Infants all the way to high schoolers now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, what was the impetus for the shoe part of this? Was he a collector of shoes, or?
Lawrence Charles loved shoes, and as a little boy, he collected shoes, and he liked to give shoes away. Actually, the first real shoe giveaway was when he was in 5th grade, and he noticed that a friend of his had a pair of tattered shoes, and he came home and asked if he could give him an almost new pair of shoes that we had just bought him, and.
Did you guys say, where did this come from? What was this about?
Yeah, I asked him, well, why do you want to do that? And he said, well, Mom, everybody should have a nice pair of shoes. So he did it anonymously. The little boy never knew that it was from Lawrence. And little did we know that one act of kindness, and he was known for doing lots of acts of kindness as a young child and a young boy. Little did we know it was going to lead to him passing away and us doing it in his memory.
So do you guys have, how do you find the shoes, and how do you get the word out that you guys are collecting shoes throughout the year?
Well,
that's good when you're right there.
Well, you know, we try to keep it, all of the programs we do, we try to keep it in Albuquerque. We go through Albuquerque, what are they called? The banks, the clothing banks.
Of course.
We'll notify a church, or we try to, like schools, we just came back from Chama, and you know, when we go on one of these trips, we don't know anybody. We get together with their people there, you know, the mayor, things like that, and tell them what we want to do, and invite the kids and families so they can participate in getting a new pair of shoes.
Very cool. Where is the greatest need that you guys see? Is it the little ones? Is it the bigger ones? Or is
actually, it's not always based on need. One of our messages is that there's power in acts of kindness.
Yes.
So oftentimes, children who receive the shoes are also receiving a message of, here's a free pair of shoes. Pay it forward.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in some communities, yes, the need is always there, and the need is great. The main thing that we're hoping to promote is to take adversity and turn it into something good.
I think the biggest thing that also helps with this shoe giveaway is that every time the Vargases make something of a annual event like this, they give out a book to each child there.
Right.
And the thing is that you see the all of a sudden you see the smiles that they received the pair of shoes and the book, and it's emphasized because Terry being an ex-educator and you just see the smile of the kids, what happens to them, and the parents and everything. Let me just say this: the volunteers and with the Vargas Foundation, it's something that we look forward to. It's an annual thing, and I know there has been discussions that, you know, where we're going to go next, and volunteers come out. I mean, we don't have. The other day, Terry put out an email that they needed volunteers for this, and they do come out, and it's fantastic because all of a sudden we have a rally, and the bus and the fire department, and police, and everybody gets out there.
Very cool. Where is the event on Saturday?
It's going to be at the new library on the parking lot just east of the new library on Unser Central.
Oh, okay.
We're meeting there. It's double significance because the children's part of the library has been named after Lawrence Charles Vargas.
Very
and
cool.
we're meeting there. So we usually have a little rally in the morning, give a couple of speeches, and then we get everybody organized, and then we take a caravan up to Acoma. We're going to Acoma this year. I mean, we've been going all over the state. I mean, Lawrence said mostly city, but we've gone to Chama, Laguna. We've even went to Tucson.
Oh wow, that's
We get and that was
Red
great.
River.
It's great, you know.
We've been
you
all
get
over.
to travel all over the
Yes,
state. That's got to be a nice part of this too. you know?
Yeah.
But do you have like a garage full of shoes all year long?
Right now we're using Lawrence's room.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's got a collection of Nikes in there that are probably, who knows what they're worth on eBay or whatever, but he's got some of the old schools. And so we use his place there. We have friends that take care of our trailer, you know. In fact, the DeGrazia Foundation out of Tucson called me, and the director there, and said, "How are you guys getting all these shoes around?" They know Lawrence as an artist. They know me as an artist.
Right.
And we said trucks, you know, volunteers. So they sent me a check to buy Lawrence Charles his trailer, and that's a photograph of his trailer
Oh, that's
there.
the trailer there?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So you fill that up with shoes wherever
We
you guys
fill it
go.
up with shoes and
books and...
uh-huh. And
Very
that's kind
cool.
of gives you an idea of what the event looks like. We make it a nice play day for the children, for the families. We collect enough food to feed. In this occasion here, we're looking at about 1,500 people. We feed them all free. We don't charge anybody. Wow. They also get a lot of prizes. These are just some of our volunteers. It's gotten to the point now where Herrera has to provide me with a bus just to get our...
Just to bring the volunteers
Just to get
around.
the
That's
volunteers,
beautiful.
yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, I know a lot of our viewers would probably want to know how they can volunteer, how they can donate books, how they can donate shoes too. What's the best way to reach you guys?
We have an email address, vargasterry@gmail.com.
Okay.
We also have a Facebook page that's Lawrence Charles Vargas Shoes for Kids and Acts of Compassion. My own personal Facebook page is Terry Vargas. So social media has
Just
been
reach
a
out.
wonderful way to network.
Yeah,
Yes.
no doubt. Just reach out and do you encourage certain kinds of shoes or discourage certain kinds of shoes?
Well, we're hands-on. We like to go to the stores. We buy the majority of our shoes from Payless and Walmart. And we like to go there because when we see a pair of shoes like this here, we can just picture the little boy that's going to wear those. So we go personally and buy the shoes.
Uh-huh.
You know, we don't buy them in volume. We just go there and we say these are the the shoes
We
that
do fundraisers. We
Yes.
raise money to buy new shoes.
Yes.
Okay.
for the
So we do a lot of fundraisers.
and books also?
Yes.
Books. Thank God for my teacher friends and my former students
Yeah?
who donate books all the time. They're gently used books, and some are brand new books. And what I'd like to say is that with each pair of shoes is a message of hope and healing and paying it forward. But with each book is the importance of education and literacy in the process. There's power in education. So the two combined are it's
Yeah.
a strong message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Saturday afternoon
Yes.
at the library on Coors and...
Saturday morning,
Saturday morning.
7 and 9 o'clock we'll be leaving. The public, they're welcome to come to the rally, and if they want to follow the caravan, they're welcome also. We've got police escorts. We even got them as far as Santa Fe. The state police coming to get us on the freeway, get us to Acoma safely. We're taking 800 pair of shoes
And 800 books.
and 800 books. And, it's been a blessing.
That's great.
We're blessed.
And they can get a free haircut there.
And a free haircut.
Yes.
I need one of those.
Yeah, we got a barber that travels with us. Well, we got two this time. I think it gives
Right.
kids free haircuts.
And I know that the biggest difference is that the Vargas is turning something of a negative to a positive,
Right.
and have touched many people, and they've also given the opportunity for people to come in and help.
Right.
They also, what they do as part of the rally is they. In memory of their son, they also honor a family that has lost a loved one,
Right.
and that has been a big inspiration to a lot of people. Say, you're doing something positive in the community, and just to look at the kids' faces and parents and the involvement, that's great.
All right, well, we'll be back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with Giovanna Rossi. And this is amazing stuff. And these are the light-up shoes.
Yes.
See, did that work? How do I light this up? There it goes. I got to put them on.